I think I'm live. I think I am. I am. Hello. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Oh, if I sound weird, my husband's working from home because he got the ick on the plane ride home, so he's got the ick. So he's doing working home, but anyways, that's fine. I'll make it work. We'll work it. If you don't already know, there is, oh goodness, that paper's no good. Color and Chat with Sammie is doing a June color along, which is Kerby R versus Nick F, as the title suggests. Good morning, Kim. How are you? And she is doing, watch, I'm not going to be able to find the Pegasus page either. She was having such trouble with it. She is doing the Pegasus page. While I have not done it in this book, I have done the Pegasus page in another book. So I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm not going to do this, but this is the one she's doing if you want to follow along with her. I went on and chose the Griffin page. Good morning, Robin. Because I am using my Derwent drawing pencils, and I didn't fix the focus. Hey, May. There we go. Hi, Christy. So I'm using my Derwent drawing, and this looks like a perfect page to use it on. So that's what I've been doing. And because Derwent drawing really, it can be very smudgy, I'm using Erin Kelly's Go From Left to Right. So that's what I'm doing. It's a gloomy morning, good to pick up some pencils. Nice, Kim. Gloomy days are good to pick up some pencils. So this is what I'm doing here. But I want to show you the other page that she had picked out. Let's see, here in Serene. But you can do any Kerby book, and you can do any Nick Filbert book. It doesn't have to be these. I thought I put a piece of paper under the one it is. Thought I did. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. There it is. There it is. Next one. So this is the page that Sammie's doing. Where did I put my art glove? Yeah, I've got one. But I don't like the way it feels on my hand, so I just use a paper. That's fine. So this is Serena. And this, I kind of want to do all markers on. Tombows and Copics. Hello, Teresa. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Had a good weekend. I had a good flight. Got to fly. That was so much fun. But my husband got the ick from flying because that happens. So, anyway, do you guys have a preference on what I work on? I can either continue working on the Kerby book, or I can start on this. If you want to see the Derwent drawing versus the markers, or if you want to see, because I'll pull Tombows and Copics or alcohol markers into this. I'll probably do like a marker base on the skin and then do pencil. But everything else I kind of want to do markers on. So do you have a preference, or does anybody want to see anything? Just let me know. I can do either or. I'm almost done. Oh, I'm almost done with my butterfly here. I decided since I did so much blue down here, I was going to do the pink salmon color up here. And then it'll be done. I finished the background, so I'm excited for that. Oops. Knocking stuff. Went to track the Watkins Glen yesterday and was treated to a run around the track with an instructor. Nice, Kim. Thank you, May. Does anybody have a preference what I work in today? Do you want to see me do? Because if not, then I'm probably going to do this. If y'all don't mind. Terribly. I'm sure you don't, but... Let me see. I've got to find my papers here. There we go. Thank you, Christy. I was going to do an office tour, but since my husband's home, I don't want to pan over, have him working. So I've got my Tombow color chart here. I've got my Copic color chart. Skin tones with markers would be your vote. Okay, that's what I'll do then. See, I've got a lot of nice skin tones here. I do want her to be, I'm kind of thinking like, I don't know, maybe I'll go dark, like a dark brown, and have her have a nice like base skin tone of maybe E11, nice pinky tone. So I won't do it with the dual brush because they do streak, and it's such a large area that I don't want to really streak it. But let me see here. Let's see. Typically I use the pale fruit pink, the E000. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Robin. I usually use pale fruit pink, and then I can like darken as I need to. I'm kind of worried. Hi, Pumpkin Pie. Oh, you're not Zoe. They're not going to be interested in you. Yeah, it's a thing. Usually Zoe's over my shoulder. So it's a very pale, like very pale. Hi, it's Linda, right? You're Linda. Good morning, Christine. Let's see. Let me see E00. That's also a pretty pinky tone. I may do E00 instead of the really, really pale one. I'm almost out of the color in there. I'm going to be like stretching. Let's see. Can I move? Let me move some stuff. I wasn't planning ahead at all. Move my Copics a little closer. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to call you Pepper. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the E00, the Cotton Pearl. In some of the areas, because it is so large, I will be using the chisel tip. I'm going to just make sure that I have this over all the, under all the skin, because it will go through. So let's see. Let's start with some small areas. If I need to bring out any like white or highlight, I can use either a Posca and just like spread it with my finger, or I can use the Luminance white. So I do find I prefer Prismas to go over skin. Let's see, I'm going to assume that's skin right in there. I do prefer Prismas to go over the marker for skin. I do try to end off where there's lines, because if it dries, I've noticed, before you have connected everything together, you get a little line, which can be slightly annoying. Hi, Candy. It's okay. She looks like she should be tanned. Yeah, Kim. Yeah, Pepper said she'll still have the color, but she'll still have color, but you can shade nicely. Yeah. So I guess this gives May permission to start on hers, because I told her she had to wait, because we're trying to color this together. I told her she had to wait until I started before she did, because otherwise she'll just like be done in a day. She's super fast. Oh, no problem, Pepper. I don't think you missed anything. I was just agreeing with your assessment of the skin. And even if you get the skin tone on something else, it's not a BFD. Just is what it is. You can fix it. Kind of excited for this color along. It seems like a lot, but I think it'll be fun. No, it's not a race, Kim. You're absolutely right. It's not a race. I just like teasing May, because she's Speedy Gonzalez. It's nearly the end of school for my oldest, so that's exciting. I only have one more week of driving her halfway across town, which is so far away. Thank you. Linda, I think you're way behind, which is fine. It's okay. You may have paused the video. I've done that before. It's very easy to get with that chisel nib and get into stuff you don't mean to. I don't even know what my kid is watching. I should probably find out, but then that requires me to go look. Yeah, markers do add a certain speed, because look, I'm already got the base layer down. Sorry, I'm hyper concentrating because I don't want to really mess up. Get it where I don't want it. already had a granola bar and yet my tummy is growling. Something fierce. Now because they're bubbles, you will get something of the background reflected in it, but I don't necessarily want to put this color. I'll do it with pencil instead of marker. Thank you, Kim. This is actually probably one of the darkest skin tones I've done yet with markers. I tend to keep it really light. Again, because I worry about putting too much, having things being too pigmented. I need to get over it though. Somebody have any fun plans this week? Anything going on? I don't really have too much. My eldest gets her bed set today, which I have to, move some stuff out of her room and run to the store and get a mattress protector and do all those domesticated. I still gotta do laundry. I did it. It just needs put away. Oh, there you go. Yeah, E00. It's Copic. I got suckered into the brush nibs on the Copics. I tried other brands. I'm like, nope, I gotta have my brush nib. So I'm just buying a couple Copics at a time. I get a good deal on them at Dick Blick though. So if you're, the chows are something like $3.49 a piece, or maybe even less. Maybe they're $3.12. Back to the track again this afternoon, Kim. Nice. Let's see. Go in with the. Oh, I'm getting pinged. I don't know who this person is that's pinging me, and I'm not entirely sure I wish to continue. I'm trying to get this as smooth as possible because it is the face. Like I said, I can go in with Posca or Luminance or something like that to lighten up any areas that need a highlight. Hello, girly pants. Pepper, the the chows are not refillable. Unless, I got bad information, but I'm pretty sure the chows are not refillable. It's just the sketch. But still, the sketch markers are like $7 a piece. So here's the chow. These are the chows. And then this is the sketch. So the sketch are refillable, and then the chows are not. You just have to buy a new one. Drip the refill on the chisel nib. Look at you, Pepper. Okay, I'll give that a try. My E000 is just about out, so I might have to try that. So I'm done with the cotton pearl. I'm going to stick it away. And I'm going to pull out, what pencils do I want to use for a good skin tone? I don't like Lyra's for skin tone. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I heard that Anne said the chows are refillable. Huh. Well, now I know. Then I will get to refill in my 000. I like my Polychromos. I know Polychromos work really well on these, but I keep going back to Prismas. I don't have my Black Widows. I don't like those on there. Luminance could work, but I would just do. If I was gonna do Luminance, I'd just do Luminance. I don't like Kohinoor. I've never tried Blick, and then I've got the Holbeins. So I really do Kohinoor twice. I sure did. Look at me. I didn't even know I had it done. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Prisma. I'm just gonna do it. I'm actually probably gonna take that eggshell. That would be a nice one. I have to pull it out here. Maybe even the artichoke for a nice tanny look. Cool, Kim. Well, then I was given misinformation and I now know better. Thank you, guys. So let's grab, I'm gonna grab the cream eggshell. And the artichoke. I'm pulling weird colors, I know, guys. Oh. I'm trying something different here. I'm gonna grab chestnut for a nice. Where's chestnut? Kind of a reddish color. And then the typical light peach. Do I want beige? Yeah, I want beige. And then I'm going to grab black. Okay. All right, so let's toss this all aside here. Oh, and then of course white. So I've got a lot of colors here. I'm not sure I'm going to use them all, but so far I have white, black, light peach, beige, chestnut, cream, artichoke, eggshell. I need a brown. I didn't grab any browns. Chocolate. Maybe sienna brown instead of chestnut. Or we'll see. I'll just leave it. Maybe terracotta too. Burnt ochre. Terracotta. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. No clue. No clue. Hi, Katrina. Oh, you don't know what to color in May? That's something. So I'm just going to give these all just a little sharpen here. Pretty sure I'm full though. One second. Hey, Christy. I love learning how to color different skin tones. This is exciting. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're learning together, so that works. But figure she's on the beach a lot, gonna be tan. She does have an Asian look about her, so she's gonna have that olivey tone, which is why I brought in the artichoke. Oh no! It did it. It did it. Grr. I have another one. I'm pretty sure I have another light peach. I hope I do. Nice, Katrina. Are you also doing the Sammie's color along? The Kerby R versus Nick F color along? Hi, Elizabeth. Sorry, I'm just going through and sharpening everything. Just real quick. They don't need a ton, just a little bit. I'm hoping the artichoke will give an olive tone, so you get kind of that Asian skin tone in there. But like a tanned Asian person? We'll see. Who knows? It could look awful and I'll just want to like cry. Alright. That's why it's so much fun, because we all get to learn together. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to actually start with the artichoke, because if I don't like it, I can use other things to then blend it out, so it doesn't show up. It is going to be a shadowy color. Did I not go around the ear? I didn't. I forgot that part. There we go. Alright. All better. May actually, while I'm here, that EO4 for the lips. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I am, but I don't know how I do certain pictures that she's picking for us to color to cover any picture of those books that we choose. You can either color what she has chosen, or you can color whatever you want from either illustrator. So that's how that's going to work. EO4. EO4 for the lips. Lipstick Natural. Why not? Oh, I missed something. Yeah, May. I think she's was a little bit behind. That's okay. So I'm going to do the Lipstick Natural, the EO5. It's going to look a little dark, a little jarring, but we'll work it. I'll come in with pencils and I've got to fix this. There. Alright. I shouldn't look weird with white lips. Couldn't do it. Alright. That's right, Linda. You're in Australia, aren't you? And taking the artichoke, so if I don't like it, I can cover it up with stuff. I'm going to start on the shoulder here. I was going to bounce around, but I'm going to do one at a time. One area at a time. So that way I get the tone I want before I try to put it everywhere. And as always, light layers make the world go round. Oh, you got Linda caught up, okay. Cool. Just doing a flyby drop in. Hi, April. Can you do that with any marker and colored pencils? Elizabeth, yes. These are Copics. These are alcohol markers. See, they've bled through. So, yes, you can do it. Be aware that it will bleed if it's an alcohol marker. If it is something like the Tombow, which is a water-based marker, it will not bleed through without multiple layers on top of each other, but eventually it can. But you can still marker on top of this, and that's what I'm going to do. For most of this is actually going to be my Tombows, and I'll do extra shading with pencil where I feel the need. Oh, I'm stretching. Where I feel the need. So I need to pull it out of that shadow. This isn't my normal left side shadow, so I'm going to have to really remind myself. All right. So let me go in with, was it chestnut I had picked? Let me go in with chestnut now. Now, I'm probably not going to burnish because I do have the under color. I don't feel the need. It may happen just by virtue of layers, but it's not, I'm not going to like press super hard. Here's that chestnut. I'm doing right side shadows now. Remember, Melissa, right side shadows, not left. That's really going to throw me for a loop on something. I'm going to mess it up, I know. Oh, you guys are just figuring out where everybody's at, and I'm going to have a sneeze. Thank you. Get that shadow. What else besides artichoke do you think would give that Asian skin tone? Do you think it's the beige? Yes. I put the hashtag in the title. I put the hashtag in the title. I also put the hashtag in the description down below, as well as links to the Derwent drawing pencils, Mythomorphia, Serene. I also linked up, and this is, nobody should ever feel obligated, but I also linked up my Amazon wish list. Never feel obligated. Please. There's something, I'm not getting my angle right here on this shoulder. Thank you, Christy. Let me zoom in just a little bit here for you guys. I was 2, May. I was 2 that year. Check out the craft stall pencils at the Reject Shop. They're 4 for a 24 pack. Oh, Girly Pants, you're still talking about those really good cheap pencils you found, aren't ya? I'm just trying to pull out that shadow a little bit so it's not so rigid. All right. Thank you, April. All right. Bye, April. There you go, May. Pull Hidden Paradise from your wish list. You don't have it anymore. I'm terrible. I've had Hidden Paradise for a while. I'm going to grab the beige now. I've had Hidden Paradise for a while, but the first time I saw all the pages in it was May's flip through. Because I'm a terrible person. So I'm going to use some beige and pull that out. Just blend this in. Let's see, where's my eggshell? Eggshell. See what that does. There you go, that gives that yellowy, olivey. Work that out. It's not, it's too much. Let's see, let's go to the light peach. And this is just what I do. I flip back and forth till I find something I like, until I get the tone I want, and then pray I can remember how I did it. I'm actually fairly happy with that. I'm going to go in with some of the chocolate and just darken up some of those shadows. Pop Manga too? What about May? What about her mermaid book? Outside of P. Hewitt, I don't know any other authors to share my budget fine with. Walmart now has on their website the 40 Crayola Twistables. Huh. I think I gave those, I still have them. They're in one of the boxes, but I gave them to the girls mostly to play with. But they're really good for backgrounds, believe it or not. The twistable pencils, I don't know about the crayons, but the pencils are really good for backgrounds. I used that in one of the Mythomorphia books. This one is just a dusty pencil. Yeah, it's just called Mermaids, I think. I've got that on my wish list. Because I love the pop manga book that she did. And then there's one other book that hasn't come out yet. It's like Mythologica or something like that. I don't even know who the author is. I've never seen him before. So, but I'm really excited for it. Right, now I'm going to take the black and really get in with some shadowy spots. Now I'm planning her hair to be kind of like that Raven's color, the blue-black. Get some shadow in here. That's my plan so far. It may not work out, but you know, at least I have a plan at the moment. Pop manga mermaids and other sea creatures. There you go. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. I need to... It looks a little too sharp of a shadow right there. I really want to blend it out a little bit more, so I'm going to take my beige. Yeah, so I don't think I need... I ended up not using burnt ochre, sienna brown, or terracotta, so I'm going to put those off to the side. I wasn't sure if I would or not, but I kind of like this, so I'm just going to leave it like this. So I'm taking my beige and just kind of blending all that out. Take the eggshell, do a little bit more blending. I'm getting some. If I go like that, then I'm just going to smear it. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to smear it. And then, let's see, I'm going to take my peach, my light peach. Again, I'm not burnishing. I'm still doing my light layers. I'm not heavy-handed. What I am going to do is I'm going to take my white, just right in here. And just pop it a little bit, just a little. There. I decree that shoulder and arm done. Yes, it was artichoke I used first. And showed the new coloring book from Maria Troll. Yeah, I want that one. The Botanicum. Did an intro page with your... Oh, with your budget pencils, girly. You can get a new Maria book at Pinterest. How do you do that, Katrina? Hi, Jen. Exactly, Jen. It's $45 to have that book shipped, and I'm not doing it. I don't want it that bad. So, again, going in with the artichoke first. I'm going to do this bit of cleavage here. I don't know if the artichoke is actually adding anything or if I'm just, you know, it's all in my head, but it makes me feel good to put it down, so I'm doing it. Don't forget the cleavage. I'm going to do these little bits here too, since they're here. And then what did I do? I think I went in with chestnut next. It is always in my head, May. It is. I agree. Whatever you say, May. You should always just agree unless you have permission from the special coloring council. So just taking chestnut. Yeah, Robin, it's like, I think it's like $16, but then it's another, I think it was almost $24 to ship it. So, and there was nothing else I wanted. Usually, you know, because you can go up to a certain price and then get free shipping, and, you know, typically I do that, but there was nothing else I wanted, so it wasn't worth it to me. No, Bo, but I think you got the free shipping, though, with 3 of them. Oh, was it 26 and then 17 shipping? I had it flipped around. Oh, well, that's neat, May. Yeah, I'll have to see about getting Botanicum. Alright, so chestnut done. Let's go with some beige and pull some of that out. I think that's what I did next. She's a little pinky, a little tan. I didn't want to assume, May. I figured, but I didn't want to assume. Because you know what happens when you assume. Alright, so then I want to go in with the chocolate here and just kind of get some extra shadows in there. Hi Louise, how are you? You know, I said I wasn't going to get jewelry box, but there's like a handful of pictures in it that I really want to color, so I'll probably end up getting it. which seems silly, but you know. Hi, Abuela. How are you? Twilight Garden American version, but ruined it by putting gesso everywhere. Yeah, I have one or two pages that I totally flubbed up doing gesso too. So let's see. Let's do the eggshell now. I'm really hoping there's some more good releases. I feel like it's slowing down, the coloring book releases. And that makes me sad. I has the sad. I haven't colored but like one thing in Tidevarv, so, you know. Hi, Willa. Make sure you leave the money as SQ. Don't switch it to USD. Really, Katrina, it looks better. Jewelry box looks better in person than it does on the flip through. Well, then that's good. But I get what you're saying. There's some that I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so excellent on the flip through and everything. You get it and you're just like, it's not what I thought. So I can totally imagine the opposite happens. I think I'm gonna call, oh nope, I need a little black. Need a little black. Just a little. Just in the cleavage. There we go. Too many poor quality books flooded the market. Yes, Kim, I don't know about necessarily, well, you have a lot of people that are like stealing images. And that's started flooding, I've noticed. But like, Nice Little Town is an excellent book series. It's just on crappy paper. So I think there's a lot of that going on too. Grabbing my artichoke, doing my shadows. Kind of think I should, I don't know. I feel like there's not enough artichoke over here. The color balance seems off somehow. I don't know. Trade humans, but not things. You talking about not being in the EU, May? I find that so weird. You think Norway, you'd think they'd be in the EU. Well, if England, if Britain leaves, there's an opening. I don't think they'll actually leave. But you never know. Chestnut. So did anybody sign up to do Anne's mentor-mentee thing? I signed up to be one of each. So I wanted to be mentored on something, but I wanted to be a mentee for pencils and such. Got a nice lady that does watercolors, so I thought that was fun. Or will be fun, at least. Yes, the EU is punishing us for not being a part of it. Meanies. The coloring craze isn't dying, Kim. We've just bought everything. We've bought everything. It's not dying. It's just there's nothing to buy. What, Hannah Carlson's only been doing it for what, 2 years, I think her Instagram said? Maybe less than that, a year and a half. So I don't think it's dying. I just think we've bought all the good stuff. And now, you know, we're just waiting for more good stuff to come out. Sorry, I hit that. Shipping didn't charge with one book 3. Here all the time in the local shops. Publishers saw us grab everything up in the beginning, but failed to take into account that we can take 2 weeks to color one picture. Yep. Louise, yeah, you had an Exeter and a stayer in the house. Sometimes I tease my husband with being a Michigan fan just to get a reaction. I gotta look. No, he's none of that in this house. You're part of the UK, Linda, so that's probably why you have some trade deals that makes you being able to order from Amazon UK. Australia is just so far out there. I think that's the problem that they end up having. It's not that they don't have good trade deals. It's just so flippin' far out, and to get stuff out there it's quite literally a haul. So you know you can't get too mad. I mean, you can, but it's not going to do any good. Let's see, eggshell now. See if I can get a majority of her body done. Oh, we're almost at an hour. Jeez, oh Pete. I am so slow. I've also been chatting, so there's that too. I'm going to have to clean up my daughter's room so they can put her new bed in there. It's my job today. Clean up the room. Light peach. I hope you guys got something out of this skin. I don't think I've ever used this combo before. Though, to be quite honest, I change the pencils I use for skin tones quite frequently. I never quite use the same colors, especially in Prismacolor. Take the white here and just kind of do a little blend through so there's no harsh lines. There's that part. Thank you, Linda. From July, we can only buy from Amazon AU because they didn't want to charge us that. Yeah. They can order. No, Natalie, it's not my first picture from this book. Hold on, I'll zoom out. It's not. So I did the one under it. This I colored with May and Sammie. So I've done this one. Let's see, and I've done 2 more. So I've done this one. I still need to finish her background. I need to do something. I want to do something like foliage or greeny. And then I've done this one. So I've done a couple from here. They don't do watercolor very well. I mean, look at that. It's all... I didn't put a whole ton of water on here, but like it's funny in spots. But so I've done a few. So no, she's not my first. That's what he said. No, it's not fair. It's silly. If we want them to cover shipping, we should be able to buy stuff from them. Right. Thank you, girly. Oh, it's not ruined. It's not ruined, Linda. It's okay. I'm gonna do the other cleavage because it looks funny right now, and I can't abide by it. Must fix her cleavage. So again with the artichoke, I'm gonna leave like a shiny area right there. I may actually come in with a white Posca and do something with that. Because really I'm a 12-year-old boy. Cleavage. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Tanya. I know, I get that way too sometimes, Linda. You just see if you can salvage it maybe. I don't know how. I'd have to see it to give suggestions, but so deep in here, I'm gonna get the black because right in here is the other boob. It just needed to be darker. Thank you, Katrina. Right, Natalie? Right? Not without a severe push-up bra. Chestnut. Oops. Where's my little pen eraser? Oh well. I just went a little off. Just a little. I wasn't paying attention to where the tip of my pencil was. The other boob. Thanks, Katrina. Paper is tearing now because I tried to fix it and put too many layers on it, so it's... Aww. I'm sorry, Linda. And yes, Melissa, I have taken on 2 mentees. The one is such a fast learner. It's so fun. The second don't answer me anyway. So I'll give her a couple more days. Yeah, you're going to have that. In May, it could be that the messenger... So inside the messenger, sometimes there's message requests, but it's so small and off to the side that it's hard to tell sometimes. So maybe, you know, give a nudge or try to friend her on Facebook, and maybe that'll open her eyes to the message request. I've done that before on accident, where I've completely ignored people for months on Messenger because I didn't realize that they had requested something. I didn't see the request. So do keep that in mind too. She's taken up time that I could have used on somebody. Yeah. Oh, May. I'm going to have to go to that group. I don't think I've been there yet. Let's see, beige. I don't think I've been in that group yet. I did a lot of stuff yesterday, so. I need to get back with my mentor and let her know what days and times we can get together. This is going a little faster now that I kind of know what I'm doing. I don't need the cream either. Let's pull that out. Let's go with the eggshell. I don't think I've used chestnut yet. Or, no, the chocolate yet. I bet that's what I didn't do on this side too. That's why it looks funky. I bet I didn't use chocolate. That's what it was. It was just missing a color. I could just tell. Thank you, Linda. When you are assigned a mentor, you and her get your own group where you have to mark the progress as you go. I'll have to look at that. I haven't dug too deep into it yet, May. I was busy playing World of Warcraft last night. I need my void elves, man. And they take so much time. Gotta unlock them. Alright, so there's that. Let's get the light peach. Get the white. Do a nice kind of, I know I'm shaking it, I'm sorry. I'm actually doing some medium pressure here because I want like a shiny spot. There we go. So, I did sign up to mentor May. But I haven't gotten any notification yet of a mentor. I only signed up yesterday, so. Okay, so this is my girl so far. I'm pretty happy. It's a big difference, you know? So that is how I color on marker. I know Sammie can just, whip it out and she'd have had half this page done by now, but I am not that fast. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm digging it too. I'm gonna have fun. So May, you may start. I'm so grateful for all the lovely ladies who take time to share all the beautiful talents with. Aw, thank you, Natalie. You're so sweet. And Christy's so sweet. And Girly's so sweet. But not May. May's not sweet. I don't want to give her a big head, you know. So I will be back on Thursday. I may record something throughout the week of me using my Tombows on here. If you guys would be interested, I might do something like that. If I have time. I make no promises. I promise Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 9-ish. But beyond that, I make no promises. Feel free to like and subscribe to the video, to me. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting. Links are always down below for any of the items that I use, all of my sharpeners, the pencils I used. I did not link Copics because I get them open stock. So you can check either your local art store, or you can check dickblick.com, which is where I got mine, which is, through my research, was the cheapest that I could find. And yeah, that's it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on. I'm amazing. You're bad is what you are. I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Christy.